But we'll
So,
see what we
like,
get
where
at
do you
SummerSlam.
think they go after the Shield triple threat? Like, do you think like Ambrose or Reigns could turn heel, or?
Oh no, especially with this whole Roman redemption storyline, which is
My
their goal.
God.
The seeds were planted Monday. They are going full force with this whole
See,
thing.
my whole thing with that
Is that real though? Are they actually doing that?
I've heard
They
like
planted the seeds
I read
Monday.
it on the internet, so yeah, it's real. But
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
yeah, I've heard like rumors about them wanting this to be Roman Reigns' redemption storyline. And when you say cast, they planted seeds on Raw, because like Seth Rollins is really going in on Roman Reigns.
Yep.
You could tell that they're setting up for something. Being the type of person that I am, I don't want them to set up for Roman Reigns to become a fucking Boy Scout. I want them to set up for Roman Reigns to come out there and say, well, you know what? You said that I'm a bad role model. That's false. I'm not a role model at all. And I don't want this whole suspension thing to shackle Roman Reigns and force him to go back to what has already failed. We've seen what has happened when you've tried to make the guy fucking John Cena.
Yep.
When he had bastardized babyface syndrome, you tried to push him through the machine. And I don't even like that, because what they did with Roman Reigns, it says so much about the way that the creative team thinks, says so much about what Vince McMahon thinks. And honestly, I think it's disrespectful to John Cena, because what they're saying is that they're looking at John Cena and saying, okay, well, you're you. We can make another one of you. There ain't a damn thing that's unique about you. All we have to do is have somebody go out there and smile. Have somebody do Make-A-Wish. Have somebody, speak on behalf of breast cancer research and donating to charity, and we can make another one of you. Completely invalidating everything that John Cena brought to the table and why he was successful in the position as the face of WWE. They thought that they could make another one over with Roman Reigns, and it failed miserably. If this whole redemption storyline is going to be them attempting to send him back down that same road, thinking that somehow, some way, it's going to be different this time around, fuck that. Nope, I'm not going for it.
I really hope that's not real. I really hope it's not real. I hope they're not really doing that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And as far as WWE does tend to do stupid shit. So, but
yeah, I'm sitting here doing all this ranting
Seth
and
Rollins,
raving, and then it's like, okay, yeah, it's still WWE. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you talk about how it could be real because like Seth Rollins keeps going in on Roman Reigns, but that might be just them, like showing continuity and acknowledging that Roman Reigns, because it would have been weird for them to just sit there and act like Roman Reigns doesn't exist until Battleground.
Yeah, I understand that, but the thing is, now that it is a part of the story on TV, Roman Reigns has to address it some way, somehow. It's not like he can just come back and everybody knows what he did. They've introduced it consciously into the storylines. They can't just do, okay, well, I'm back now.
Yeah.
He has to address this some way, somehow.
Are we ever going to find out what exactly he took?
No.
Probably not. And
No.
I don't blame WWE for doing that, because
Yeah.
either way, it's going to cause a whole hell of a lot of controversy and just bring in unnecessary drama. There's already drama now, but I would rather that people speculate about him doing this or doing that, and me jump out there and say, well, that's just speculation, than for it to be confirmed, like, shit, it was PEDs or whatever it was. So
we know it wasn't marijuana.
Yeah, we know that. That's the one thing we know.
Well, I mean, even if it was marijuana, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad WWE has that implemented in their policy to where you only get fined for marijuana. Well, shit, even if that's the case, I guess it's going to take a while for the world to fucking update.
Wait, how do you only get fined for real weed but suspended for synthetic weed? I would love for somebody in WWE to explain that to me.
See, I like to think that they have that policy because they don't want their wrestlers to be fucking punks. They're like, if you're gonna do it, do the goddamn real thing. We're gonna punish you for trying to cheat us. But I know it's not that. It's because there's actually a legitimate danger that comes along with synthetic weed, because this is like the actual weed, that's a plant. It grows from the ground. With this synthetic weed, it's all chemicals and man-made stuff, and there have been people who have actually died from using that, like smoking potpourri and all of that shit.
Yeah.
What, is there something you want to tell us, Jay?
No, not at all. I'm in the fucking military. I have to go through random drug tests too, and I get more than a suspension. My ass probably end up in jail and fired and homeless and all. So I don't.
Well, I will say with some of the like theories your co-host Lucas throws out there, you might want to give him a drug test or two.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quote unquote random drug test on Lucas.